What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I've been getting a lot of requests to do this particular topic. When I saw her post the picture, I just shook my head. Monica is an adult. She can do whatever she wants to. I'm not here to tell her how to live her life. But it's plainly clear to me and others, even people that are fans of her, that she is really putting her dating life on hold to date a guy who's behind bars. All you have to do is look at the picture of them together when she visited the prison on Easter Sunday, which is interesting. Easter Sunday. That she would take this time not only to go, but to pose with him. That wasn't a friendly pose. That was a very much so we're dating pose. But there were questions about her and her closeness to Corey, and that's what I'm going to call him. She was actually, I believe, visiting Corey while she was with Shannon Brown, or she was married to Shannon Brown. And maybe she believes he's going to get out of jail sooner rather than later, so she's already putting her bid in, right? And there are people who said that the song that she made years ago called Should Have Known Better was about Corey. It was about Corey Miller, and that song was basically to him. Again, she's an adult. She can do whatever it is she wants to do. But to think that Corey Miller is going to get out and he's only going to have eyes for her is unrealistic, okay? The guy's been in prison for a long time. Once he gets out, he's going to want to live life. Look at Bobby Shmurda. He hasn't stopped dancing since he got out, okay? People are like, why is he dancing so much? He's like, I'm dancing because I'm happy, because I'm out. I'm free. So, I mean, hopefully for her sake, it may go down the road she wants it to, but let's get into this article from Yahoo. It says, Monica paid, this is according to Yahoo, Monica paid another visit to her prison bae, Corey Miller, who is currently serving a life sentence for the 2002 murder of a 16-year-old Stephen Thomas, the New Orleans native who signed to Master P's No Limit record label back in the 90s and released hits such as Down for My Ends, featuring Snoop Dogg. Monica has continued to support the 49-year-old throughout the years, while he has maintained his innocence behind bars. On Sunday, April 17th, the R&B singer shared a black and white photo of herself and Corey cuddled up near a table. She tagged New Orleans, Louisiana in the post, which made it onto Hollywood Unlocked's Instagram page. Monica's latest photo with Corey was paired next to a picture of the couple from the 1990s. I guess it's there we were before and look at where we're at. She made sure to put New Orleans, Louisiana. She wants everybody to know that Corey is her dude. Now, from what I have seen of Monica, because I checked out her Insta recently, I would say sometime last year. I haven't really been on her page like that. She seemed a little bit withdrawn from a lot. She seems to be just in her own world, so to speak. And she's made Corey a priority. Corey is a priority in her life now. To the point to where, she is actively trying to get people to help her get him out. Even her and Master P clashed with each other because Master P, it seemed like he wasn't doing enough. And I think that he took offense to people thinking that he wasn't doing enough to get Corey Miller out. She's going to get Kim Kardashian to help him get out. I don't know how that's materialized, but I believe that she believes that there's a chance he could be out sooner rather than later. I don't know. It's very difficult to get those type of sentences overturned. It really is. Because if it was, then the type of money and resources that Master P has put into it over the years for his brother, it would have been able to work out the way that he wanted to. And the thing with Monica is like so many of these other women, unfortunately, they end up dating men behind bars, thinking that one day they're going to be with each other. Now, you got situations where there's a guy, he's doing life, ain't no way he getting out, but there'll still be women that will want to be with him or even marry him. And in the case of Monica, she is decided that this is who she wants. And this reminds me of a lot of relationships with a lot of Western women. A lot of these Western women have real unrealistic expectations in their relationships. And I think they self-sabotage their relationships. They will either have a really, really unrealistic standard in a man, or they will date a man who's very subpar. Very subpar. And when that doesn't work, then it's all men. It's like, wait a minute, you've had very unrealistic expectations, but then you also date guys that are very much so underachievers, but you give them the opportunity anyway. And we have this culture of women that go out of their way to pursue men that are behind bars. Now, again, she's an adult. She can do whatever she wants to do. Now, when she started dating Corey, allegedly, she wasn't really an adult, but it's allegedly. These women you got a culture now of women who are dating men behind bars. You got men that do that as well, but with a lot of women these days, they claim that they have these options, right? They claim they want to be in a loving relationship. They want to be married and settle down and raising a family. I don't think that's the expectations of a lot of these women. They say that, but that's not really what they want. What they want is painful love, so to speak, right? They want a love that is difficult to get or maintain because, again, we don't know if Corey has other women. I'm pretty sure he does. And if she doesn't think that Corey doesn't have other women, she's very naive. But that's the thing. Some of these women will get naive over a man. I'm pretty sure that Corey may be a cool guy, but I think that women unfortunately, women like Monica, they get caught up in teenage love or first love when you're in a young adult, and they get fixated on that. That's why I feel like a lot of, because Monica's like 41, a lot of women in that age range, I would say between the ages of maybe, I would say 30 to about 41, 35 to about 41, they didn't have social media when they were in high school. They didn't get social media till later on. So now that they have all these tools, they want to be like who they were when they were in their teens, early 20s. Carefree, dating guys they know aren't good for them. And they tend to ignore the advice of others. I'm pretty sure people have advised, so you know what? Maybe you should hold off on romancing Corey while he's locked up. All right. But she doesn't care because she wants that unrealistic love, right? That unreachable, unobtainable type of love. Or relationship. This guy is incarcerated. Ain't no telling when he's going to get out. But I think she wants to be that girl that's with that guy that the other women aren't with. She's able to say, hey, I'm with, Corey Miller. That's who I'm with. I'm going to go to New Orleans on Easter Sunday and spend time with him and then tag New Orleans, Louisiana in the photos because she wants everybody to know that she got this dude. Right. And apparently she was going to see him while she was with Shannon Brown. That's what makes it worse. She was, she married to Shannon, but guess who's on her mind? Guess who's on her mind? I mean, this is a lot of relationships, man. You got women that will get into relationships. They will even get married, right? But then they will still have a love for one of their exes. He's usually the guy that they cheat on their current guy with. Fans in the comments begin sharing their support for Miller's release from prison, including a few who wrote "Free Corey Miller," focusing on his relationship with Monica, which has continued throughout the last 2 decades. A person wrote, Soul ties are real as a MF. One fan said Monica's new nickname could be Gunica Miller if the couple were to get married. A third joke is giving love during lockup, a reference to the Weed TV series that follows couples separated by prison gates as they navigate their relationship. I get the jokes, but come on, y'all know this ain't right. Monica's friend Lala Anthony, oh boy, lifetime of love with 3 red heart emojis. You see that there? Lifetime of love, because he's in jail for a lifetime. But anyway, one fan replied to Lala and Monica, excuse me, get Lala to holler at Kim K to get him pardoned for real though. Well, it's gonna be difficult because your president right now doesn't care about, pardoning rappers. Like, that's not on his priority list. Anthony and soon-to-be lawyer Kim K appeared in a video Monica created for Corey Miller's birthday in March of 2021. As previously reported, Lala is responsible for connecting Monica and Kim, who had helped several people get out of jail, with her prison reform work, stuff she did under the Trump administration. With the recantations of 2 eyewitnesses, a jury vote of 10-2 in favor of conviction, and DNA evidence not matching, Kim also believes in Corey Miller's innocence and helping Monica get him out of jail. Master P questioned Monica's loyalty to his brother and Kim's motives during a lengthy video on Instagram in August of 2020 after sharing his grievances about their relationship. He explained that the family had worked rigorously to help the incarcerated rapper, who referred to Monica and Kim as his angels in an Instagram post. And there's the video here with Master P. I believe I did a video on this. I'll link it in the description box. And Master P was like, where was y'all when I've been trying to get my brother out of prison all these years? And I guess he felt slighted maybe by Corey, calling him his angels. I don't know, but that's a lot going on here in this situation. P said, my grandmother, she not here right now. She's my angel. She should be his angel. I've never heard him talk about her like that. I know Kim K put out that one tweet and she his angel, which is crazy to me, but I appreciate it. Like I said, my brother's innocent and I hope she can get him out. I want him to come home. So that's what P had to say, man. And also, I hope Monica understands that you have to live your life and you have to follow your heart, right? But let's say Corey gets out. I mean, the guy's been incarcerated. Do you really think he's going to be ready to settle down? If Corey didn't have anything financially to come home to, he may do that. But his brother's going to be right there waiting to help him, to connect him, get him on his feet. He's not really going to need you for that. But Corey could feel the same way. We don't know. But putting your life on hold for a guy who's incarcerated, is that the best move? Separating yourself from, society or I mean, she's active on social media, but it just looked to me like she was, from her posts, it's like she was sort of in her own world, so to speak. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Honestly, I think this is a choice that she's made and she's going to have to live with it, whether good or bad. So y'all comment below, like the video, share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all in the next one.